Why, hello there. And yes, the thumbnail art, I made it myself. And I'm gonna use this picture later on the video because I think it's so funny and stupid. Anyways, hello, it is me again, your favorite Brote. And today, doing something a bit special now because I want to think about a specific gun in my all-time favorite game, Borderlands 2. This game is heavily known for wacky guns and loot that you find. And the word wacky doesn't always mean good, because there are some good and some bad ones. And some bearably unusable trash. But what if I told you that this isn't even the worst gun in the game? Yes, you just heard that. And to be honest, I think, my opinion, the worst gun in the game might have to go to a specific gun called the Retcher. Now, what even is this gun? Well, I'll show you clips of what this thing is, because it's kind of bad. So yeah, what you just saw was the Retcher. It has very slow projectiles that don't travel very far, and it acts kind of like a grenade launcher, if you think about it. And its reload is the same as every TDR weapon, except it has these two grenades that come out of it. Yeah, that's literally the weapon. It also has a very insanely slow reload. Even with the matching grip, it doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's better than the fucking god-awful reload that this thing has. So, what is its damage? Is it really that bad? Is the damage really just that inconsistent that it's almost unusable? Well, let's see and find out. Because I spec'd into as many skills that can help me out to even use this thing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's not looking too good. Because very later on in this video, we're gonna test it everywhere. And yes, I will be using mods such as God mode and all that. This is just for testing, okay? This is just for testing out the weapon. Alright? We cool? Let's go. So as you can see, the Retcher does about 633k damage. And let's see how higher this can get with Bloodlust. Okay, it goes up to 886, and then to that amount. And its chuck reload can also do around, with an empty mag, it is about, I can't see because the other numbers, but this thing can max out at 186k, and it's 633. Yep, there it goes. It just gets better as it goes down. So 746, I just saw that right there. What is this thing like with slag? 1899. Alright, 1899. Wish I can get rid of this dot damage thing. And its reload does around... Ooh. I need to see that again. So the chuck reload does, as expected for a TDR weapon, 27. It also has that little grenade splash thing that does that. Let's do this again. 49,500. Alright. That's quite a lot. I'm not gonna lie. But honestly, for this weapon, you're better off just using the Baby Maker, which does a lot more than this thing. Yeah. Let's go test this thing real quick. This is gonna go so bad. Oh god. Alright, strategy. Like this. Rock. Stacks, and then go town.
It's beginning to bleed. Open your sour blades for me.
Trying to reload cancel this stupid gun because it's so slow.
It's a red shower for a big fish.
Okay, and it starts doing work as soon as you have bloodbath. Wow. I literally have no ammo for this thing. What do you mean? Oh my god. Even like with low ammo, you need to like have a full mag for it to work. Oh my god, this thing is so bad. Bruh, why is this even a fucking Seraph drop? Oh god, I can't even get ammo because this thing is so bad. Move. I literally can't move. His body blocking me. Why is he still slagged? Oh, he's not no more. Yeah, this is bad. Even with Godwell, this thing is bad. Let me just buy ammo real quick, because, this is trash. This thing is so bad. God. I'm gonna stock up and see how this thing works on Boom Boom, because holy, it is so bad. Yeah, I can even see him from all the way over there. Yeah, that's a bit of foreshadowing, because this thing, just see how bad this thing is on Boom Boom, because oh my god, it is so bad. I might just be convinced this thing was never intended to kill bosses. Alright, Boom Boom, let's see how you are. That's a bit interesting.
I can't wait to taste
Okay, let's stack. Give me a bloodlust, and yeah, honestly, you need to stack up bloodlust, otherwise this thing just cannot work. Now. Oh my god, this... Yeah, that's kind of bad.
wind, blood.
Keep in mind, this is a corrosive weapon, and it's supposed to do bonus damage against corrosive enemies. And oh my god, this thing is trash. So yeah, as it seems, it looks like you'll need bloodbath for this fight. Oh god, now that I think about it, I might have to test this thing on fucking Flynn. And that guy has like a 40% damage reduction to corrosive damage. Alright, now he's slaggable, I can do more damage. Because for some reason Big Bertha is not slaggable, even though it shows that he's slaggable. I don't know, this game is weirdly coded in such a way that I hate. There's no way this thing does not kill him. Are you out of your mind? Bro. How is this thing so bad it can't even kill Boom? Look at this amount of ammo, we're doing a trick. Oh, that's Boom. There's Boom. Oh yeah, this guy has health regen. I also need grenades. Fuck me, this fight is awful. I didn't mean to do that, are you kidding me? Well, I think it's about a good time that I can just buy ammo. Right now. Yeah, as you just saw right there, it looks like you're gonna need Bloodbath in order to even kill Boom Boom. So, you're gonna need lots of slag grenades, and kill Boom first, and then kill Big Bertha, and then kill Boom. Which is what you'll see here, because this thing is so bad it can't even kill Boom Boom. In order for this gun to work, you need slag and Bloodbath for this thing to even do damage. And this is a Seraph drop from the hardest bosses in the game. Alright, restarted the fight, now let's fight Boom instead of Boom. Should probably do this. Alright, now let's see how this works. This is so bad. I can't see anything. Why is he up in the air? Did he just jump up there? What is this game?
This is kind of awful.
Okay. Now that's that, let's see how Bloodbath works. Oh my god, you legitimately need Bloodbath for this fight. So yeah, if you don't have Bloodbath, you're just screwed. Or slag. Yeah, like you literally need slag and Bloodbath for this gun to even work. So yeah, as you can see, you legitimately need both slag and Bloodbath to even kill Boom Boom. On top of that, you need to kill Boom first, and then kill Boom. And Big Bertha, by the way. Yeah, now let's see how this thing works against Flint. Which is, it's way worse. I'm telling you. It's a lot worse than that. Alright, we're here now. And let me tell you, this isn't really gonna go well, but I'm gonna try to anyway. Flint, get out of your arena. Oh my god, I have to like shoot him down just to make this work. Drunk effect, get off of me. Alright, Flint, get down. I know I didn't use the damn thing, but he has health regen. Keep in mind, he does have health regen. And a phase that makes him more resistant.
I feel the crimson. More blood for my
honestly need to get a kill for Bloodbath to even make this fight even work, considering how bad the Boom Boom fight was. This thing can't even kill a Marauder. Are you serious? Holy hell, I am like legitimately screwed. Yeah, yeah, this is bad. Let me kill this Marauder right here. Slag him, and then kill him with the Retcher. Let me slide through. This is just insane. Like, you legitimately need Bloodbath for this fight to work. He's even slagged and he can't even take any damage. What is this? Yeah, you're actually gonna need slag for this fight. Not only that, but you need to kill something. Because Bloodbath is a kill skill. Bro, I'm legitimately doing no damage to him. Even with Bloodbath, this thing sucks. What the hell? Gearbox! Why didn't you buff this thing? Okay, there are more enemies here, which I can kill, which is a good thing. But the problem is I need to keep up with this health regen.
When my powers combine.
Oh god, Fire Phase. Yeah, when he pops Fire Phase, that's when you need to, like, literally act fast. Otherwise, you need to cheese this fight, nonetheless. God, this thing is so dumb. Alright, let me just get a kill over here again. Thank God there's an adder here. Get slagged. Oh, wow. So yeah, it looks like you need Bloodbath and Slag for him as well. So yeah, in order for this thing to even, like, do damage, you'll need Bloodbath. So you'll just need to be killing a bunch of enemies. Well, not a bunch of enemies, but, like, you need both Slag and Bloodbath in order to keep up with this health regen and his damage reduction. Because keep in mind, Flint has like a fucking, what, 40% damage reduction to corrosion? If I'm not mistaken, he does have a... Yeah, he does have a fucking resistant to corrosion damage. Not as much as his fire resistance, but like, holy. I can't even imagine this thing being against a constructor. I'm pretty sure this thing does grenade splash damage. and is an explosive weapon, which it's literally proccing Bloodbath, of course. I don't want to imagine this thing on a fucking toaster, of all things. Yeah, if this doesn't explain the weapon, I don't know what will. Honestly, I don't know what will make this thing even remotely better than... I don't know anything else in this game. Yeah, the Retcher is this bad. I'm honestly convinced Gearbox forgot about it. Because this thing has been out for how many years? This came out in the Captain Scarlet DLC. That's like the first DLC in the game, and it offered us the first ever Sarah Prairie, and then we get this abomination to not do anything? What the hell, Gearbox? Anyways, here I go testing out this thing even more. I decided to test it on stalkers, which is a horrible idea. I also tested it out in the wildlife exploitation preserve, and I forgot to record because I found a tubby stalker and it gave me a Becca. Thought that was fun. But yeah, here I go testing it out in the Highlands Outwash. Both loaders and stalkers there as well. And then I went to 1,000 Cuts to test it out there as well. So yeah, I honestly can't believe that Gearbox just refused to even make this thing so trash. Alright, I decided to come here to the Highlands Outwash because there are a lot of enemies I want to test it out on. Also, I'm using a Bone of the Ancient Stockpower Relic because, you know, obvious reasons. Also, I found a tubby stalker at one point and then found this. Honestly, I'm better off using this thing than using, you know, this abomination right here. Yeah, let's test it out on stalkers. Well, for you guys, because the results are not clean. The problem with these little shits is that they like to run. And then I accidentally clicked on my action skill because these things are so horrendously annoying to kill. These things can range only to 90 to 92. As I just found out because I haven't gotten a single 89 Flash Stalker. And these are common ones too. Okay, one shield's broken. There we go. Stop running from me. Okay, we got Bloodbath. Now we can put work. Honestly, if you get Bloodbath, you're pretty much ready to shoot this thing. So yeah, with the Stockpower Relic, it is absolutely viable to use. So as long as you slag something and start putting work into an enemy to get Bloodbath in, you're pretty much ready to fucking go. Which is going to be annoying considering how runaway the enemies are. Yeah, this is bad. Even with Bloodbath, it's so fucking hard to hit these things because they are just so annoying. Stop running from me! God, Gearbox, why didn't you reprogram the enemy? Ooh, I was gonna test it out on loaders. And honestly... Oh, thank got a surveyor besides standstill. Yeah, I'm not ready to fight, you know, surveyors with this thing. And honestly, yeah, it seems to do pretty good work against loaders because this is a corrosive gun after all. And armored enemies are so weak against this thing. Besides people like Boom Boom. Boom Boom just suck. And bots are pretty normal so far. So yeah, you really need swag and bloodbath to even make this thing a real viable option. I accidentally clicked on my axe. You know what? I'm gonna change my action skill because it's so annoying. Oh, I also wanted to test this thing out against a constructor. Honestly, killing stalkers is already annoying enough, but killing one with the Retcher is honestly asking yourself to get, I don't know what the word is, but you tell me honestly, because I can't think of anything because this thing is so bad it made me forget what to even say. And now we get to 1,000 cuts, testing it out against some of the constructors and the wretched baby turrets. Let me tell you, the results are pretty arbitrary nonetheless. And of course, oh god, the baby turrets. Does this thing even work against them? I'm not sure if it's these. I'm not sure if it's like the wall turrets that are the only ones that are glitch. But let's just assume that I can take out baby turrets with this thing. Alright, constructor. Let's get this all looked up and see. Yeah, I legitimately need bloodbath. By the way, this guy cannot be slagged. Honestly, thank God that constructors don't have health regen. So yeah, you just need to have bloodbath around 2 times, and then you can kill them. And I know I'm still using God mode. I'm literally just testing this thing out to see how ass it is, and it is so bad. Imagine doing this while getting shot endlessly and you go down endlessly. And I also have to use the Rough Rider to get that fire rate bonus from a certain skill. Oh god, these wretched things. Of course you can't be slagged. Oh yeah, so it's literally just these turrets that cannot die. Maybe these will kill them. Yeah, so, the turrets are a bit of a problem. Because Gearbox, for some reason, refused to patch these. And I don't think these 2 little grenade pellets things would even work against them. So it looks like you need to cheat. If you're gonna use this thing only, which is what I'm gonna do soon, yeah, you're gonna have to cheat and then like start using different weapons. Because they're cheating. Like, look at this baloney. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat since they're cheating. And a lot of people are gonna say run invalid because of, you know, these wretched things. And for some reason, for some dumb reason, Gearbox refused to patch those things and make it to where they're damageable. I swear, if the autocannons are like literally easier to kill with this thing, I'm actually convinced Gearbox decided to make those specific turrets a run ender for people. Oh god, I'm also gonna test this thing out against a huge constructor. You know, the giant bologna toaster. And I still need to get kills with this thing in order for Bloodbath to work. I need ammo because that's all I'm gonna need. Because I doubt I would even kill this thing with 100 bullets. Yes, I just called this thing to have bullets instead of shotgun shells. That doesn't even matter at this point. This thing is so bad, it made me lose brain cells. Alright, give me as much ammo as they can give me and start blocking this. As much as I can. Don't activate. Okay, I'm gonna switch key bindings because I am so annoyed with just accidentally activating my action skill when using my grenades. Because it gets irritating and I can't cancel it out. Should I download a mod for that to happen? Alright. There and there. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna get killed like this. And yeah, it seems like you're gonna have to let him nuke himself slowly because, fun fact, he can actually nuke himself to death. It just takes forever because his health is so massive. Or, you know, get it killed at Bloodbath, and this is the way to do so. Surveyor, I know you things are weak. Or the shield, not so much. Yeah. Surveyors are weak, but they are incredibly annoying for what they are. Yeah, so it seems like more bloodbath, killing, or just wait for it to nuke itself to death. Imagine if this thing had health regen. What in the hell would you do? I don't know, literally fucking cry? Because I would. Because, this thing is so stupid. Like, this thing is so stupid. Why are you acting like you got hurt? Gonna need a fuck ton of bloodbath or wait for him to nuke himself. Because remember, he can do that, it just takes way too long because of how much health he has. And he can also take your kills because for some reason he has friendly fire activated. Honestly, this thing is so dumb. If you ever want to beat the game with this thing yourself, just note that this thing would be absolutely treacherous to use because one, you won't have God mode because I'm literally using it to test this thing out, and imagine using this while getting shot. Also, the face McShooty snipe, yeah, you wish. You fucking wish. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this whole video. Yeah, as you can see, the Retcher is so trash. Like, beyond trash. And the only thing to make it work is by playing as Krieg and using Bloodbath. And having slag grenades at your disposal. That's literally how you need to make this thing work. God, I don't even want to imagine using this thing while getting shot. Because, oh boy, it looks like you're going to need to cheese Flint for this one. And, yeah, you're probably going to need to do a lot of stinky cheese to even beat the game using only just this abomination. Honestly, if you want this piece of trash, you can get this from a raid boss named Hyperius the Invincible. You have to complete the Captain Scarlet DLC in order to get this mission, Hyperius the Invincible, to even kill him. After you kill him, turn in the mission, and then you can farm him infinitely. And there are so many ways you can kill him. Honestly, you're just better off using the starting pistol. Yeah, you're better off just using the starting pistol than using the Retcher whatsoever. As a matter of fact, the Wanderlust. Yeah, the Wanderlust can cook more than the Retcher. Oh my god, Gearbox, what were you thinking with this absolute abomination? You could have just made this thing kind of like the Omen and then make it just have more damage, but no. They just didn't even bother. They didn't even bother touching this gun. Anyways, that is going to be it. If you want the Retcher and Suffer, go ahead. And fun fact, I even asked Reddit about, hey, what build can I use for this abomination? Because I've been testing it around for so long, nothing's working. What do I do? And honestly, gotten the same results. Play as Krieg, Bloodbath, Bloodbath. And honestly, they're right. Krieg is the perfect option for this. People has also been telling me Axton chucking was good for this, but I don't know how to do the fast chuck, so I had to play as Krieg. Yeah, this gun is so dumb. And honestly, I can't wait to beat the game using only just this thing. In fact, maybe be the first person in the world to even try to beat the game with this thing. Because I don't think I've seen people use just this thing yet. Unless if anyone wants to catch up on me with it. Anyways, please sub to my channel. I'm desperate.